Hello, so I finally did what a lot of you requested and was, bought the mirrored kind of shaded outserts for the FM12 or CT12. So you can see here I've got my CT12, and before, again, it gets asked, yes, this is my favourite mask out of all the ones I own. Not because it's the rarest or anything, whatever, I just find it's comfortable, and it's a very practical mask. This is a size 2 CT12 made in 2001, police surplus, I believe. And I was lucky enough to get this when it just was like 30 quid on eBay, where a lot of the time, they end up being more than that. So if the mask has something like a 20-year shelf life on it, it would run out in 2021. But, I think with a mask like this, as long as you store it properly, it's going to last, probably outlast you, because rubbers and plastics don't break down very easily, as we know. So, the CT12, for those of you who are new to it, like the FM12, it's got the 6-point head harness system. The bottom two straps are the ones that you're only really meant to ever loosen and tighten regularly. The idea of the top 4 straps is you get it on your head, you adjust those to be comfortable, and then you can just loosen the bottom 2 and tighten the bottom 2 straps as needed. So you've got one of those sort of mesh skull cap type head harnesses that's quite comfortable. Anyway, the outsert's quite interesting because these are the ones, so if you can see out, it makes it a bit darker, but not all that much darker. But the point of these outserts is, from what I understand, assuming these aren't ones that somebody's just 3D printed, themselves, the proper military applications or counter-terrorist sort of applications of these is, from what I understand, just if flashbangs and things like that are going off, it's less likely to blind the wearer of the mask. So quite good during raids and things like that. So I have some red outserts for the S10, and they're the weirder ones because the S10 red outserts, the two theories are that they are either I think for laser designation, where the red cancels out one of the other colour lasers so you don't get blinded, or it's for better night visibility because red light basically doesn't make the eyes dilate as much or contract as much, something like that. But yeah, that's basically the thing about outserts. Now, some people have said the red outserts that they're 3D printed ones I've got and aren't real. No, when I got those, that was before 3D printing was even a big thing. And I think there's an old YouTube channel that's quite good called Retro Respirators. I don't know if he does any videos anymore, but he had some of those red S10 outserts for like a year or two before I even got mine, back in the day. So the point is, the red S10 outserts have been around for yonks, much longer than 3D printing, so I'm pretty sure they're genuine things. With these mirrored ones, no idea now, because there's so many 3D printed ones and, unofficial ones. But again, the CT12, just like the S10 and the FM12, has a really good sort of system for outserts. And that is, because they're quite hard to get off now, that you basically just push them on and then they sort of just seal to the outside ridge. There we go. So these are, yeah, good like that because all they do is essentially just snap over the outer rim of the plastic eyepiece, which is a really good way of doing outserts. Much better than what you see on a lot of masks with the folding rubber that you have to snap back because they're a pain in the arse to put on. Why all masks don't use a system like this, I don't know, because it'd be easy enough to adopt. So, there you go, as you can see, I can see out perfectly fine. Obviously it's a bit dimmer, that's the function of them. I suppose lots of people think they look cool because because they're reflective. It's hard to see a person's eyes wearing the mask. I do agree they look cool like that. But that, isn't the purpose of these. The purpose of these is just simply, if somebody, as I said, was using them, officially, if a flashbang or something got thrown, it's less likely to blind the person with the mask on than potentially like a terrorist, or a criminal, whatever else, if it's being used by counter-terrorist police, special forces, that sort of thing. So, yeah, there's not much to say about them other than they're pretty cool. I know, like, due to media type stuff, these sort of outserts are really popular, because, again, they look cool, but that's really the only purpose of them, I think. Both they look cool and officially, because, they protect you from being flashbanged and things like that to an extent. Obviously, if you're still looking directly at a bright flash, it's not like the welding goggles level of dark. It's just, it's not going to be as bad. But yeah, there you go. I wouldn't recommend wearing these at night. It would probably be pretty difficult to navigate with that on if you've got things being artificially made darker. But yeah, there you go. It's a cool looking thing, isn't it? And I'm glad to have finally, picked them up. But yeah, if you look on eBay, there's plenty of official and 3D printed FM12 and S10 outserts. Remember, they're different. S10 outserts are bigger. They also fit on the Czech 190 because it's a rip-off of the S10. FM12 lenses and CT12 lenses outserts are smaller because the eyepieces are smaller on these masks. But yeah, there you go. I think they look cool. You know, and there you are. So, you know, that's what they look like. Not much else to say. If you find them cool or whatever, at the moment they actually cost less than the masks again because of the super hyper inflated prices of masks at the moment.